Hey y'all, it's Sunday afternoon, uh, April the 6th, and I got my grocery haul here. I think the last grocery haul I had was, I think it was March the 7th or somewhere around there. And I that grocery haul was $193, and then I bought an additional $33 for some produce that I got for my daughter's birthday and for myself at the orchard. And I spent about $24 for a new power cord. So I had a little bit left out of my uh, grocery budget. And if I have any left, I just leave it in my checking account for, if my utility bill's a little high or something unexpected comes along, or I just keep it in my checking account rather than spending it. Okay, this grocery haul, I spent a total of $251. Now, the groceries were $239.29. I had 16.62 in coupons. My tax was 15.41. The tip, for Instagram was 13.05, and then I left a $5 cash tip. I always leave a cash tip because I appreciate not having to go to the grocery store and walk around and all that. So, I'll get showing you what I have. Uh, I bought some corn tortillas. They were $2.59 for a 30 count. I had ordered a 60 count of eggs. They were out. So this is a count of 30 for $12.19. I bought a loaf of soft wheat bread, Kroger brand, $1.99, and buns for $1.99. And y'all may have noticed that I don't eat a lot of meat, not because I'm against meat, it's just because it doesn't always agree with me. So the meat that I have here will last me all month. Or if I run out, then I just don't eat any meat. I just eat whatever I, I have. Okay, I got Jimmy Dean regular sausage, $5.49 for a pound. I got, let's see, 12 ounces of Jimmy Dean hickory smoked bacon. It was $3.99. The ground beef, it's 80.20. I ordered 80.15, but they were out. So this was $6.99. And the chicken, there's 3 breasts in here. A total of $7.18. The unit price was $4.49. I had ordered uh, whatever was on sale. I think it had 5 chicken breasts in it. But since Chicken and I don't get along, it's probably a good idea I only got 3. And then I got my Folgers black silk coffee. It was $12.99. Uh, my buttermilk was $3.99 for a half gallon. A can of tuna fish. I got the solid white albacore. I've eaten the $1 per can, but I really like the white albacore better. Got 1 beefsteak tomato. It was $1.44. Got some new whipping cream. I got a quart. It was $5.49. And I ordered ricotta, as my friend Jeanine says. It was $5.49 for a pound for 30 ounces. And I had ordered a smaller one, but they were out, so I got this. I can make use of it. We got a 24-ounce cottage cheese. It was $3.29. And I also got a Greek yogurt, 24 ounces for $4.49. I use that just to eat, plain yogurt with fruit in it, or I also use it as a substitute for sour cream. Okay, what else do I have here? Okay, marshmallows, $1.29 for 10 ounces. I'm going to make a fruit salad like my mother used to at Christmas time. Okay, I got 2 Roma tomatoes. They were 45 cents for the 2 of them. I ordered a red bell pepper and got orange, which is fine. It was $1.59. Parsley. I ordered the bigger canister, but they were out. It was $1.25 for 5 ounce, 0.5 ounces. Cheese. I got the extra sharp cheddar for $2.99, and this is a pound, 16 ounces. I got an 8-ounce Monterey Jack for $2.29, and an 8-ounce of mozzarella for $2.29. A 30-ounce Duke's mayonnaise for $4.99. Simple Truth oat milk. I got 2 of them. They're $2.49 each. I ordered some more Better Than Bouillon vegetable broth. It was $4.99. The last time I bought this was in September, and I still have a little bit left. So September, October, November, December, January, February, March. It lasted me about 6 months. So that's a good deal. Okay, I made a sacrifice. I love the Crisco sticks, but per ounce they're very expensive. So I went for how much is it? 48 ounces for $8.99. So I'll have to do my water displacement measurements on that. Let's see, what else do I have here? I got 2 cans of no salt diced tomatoes. They were 89 cents each. A can of no salt kidney beans for 89 cents. No salt black beans for 89 cents. A can of sliced beets for 99 cents. 1 can of corn, 89 cents. I got 2 cans of cut green beans, no salt, for 89 cents. A can of fruit cocktail for $1.50. A can of black olives for $1.99. Elbow macaroni. The last time I bought elbow macaroni, I don't remember the date. It was a much bigger box, and it has lasted me for months. So this box was $1.25 for 16 ounces. So I'm sure that'll last a long time. Raisins, $4.99 for 20 ounces. I use this on my oatmeal. Sometimes I make raisin bread. I like it in my apple crisp. And Land O'Lakes 1-pound butter was $5.49. I had ordered the Kroger brand of butter. They were out. Okay, I got 8 ounces of Baby Bella sliced mushrooms. They were $2.79. Grits. I got Jim Dandy quick 5-minute grits. It's a 1-pound package for $1.99. I don't eat grits every day, but I like having those around. I enjoy grits more than I do oatmeal. Okay, uh, here's a 32-ounce strawberries for $3.99. I don't smell strawberry, but hopefully they'll be good. Okay, I ordered Kroger peanut butter. They were out, so I got Jif. Now Jif has a lot of, it's got sugar and salt and all that in there, but I'm thinking this might make some good peanut butter cookies, and which would be good for me because I'm not particularly fond of peanut butter cookies. So if I make them, I won't be going in there and grabbing them like I would if they were chocolate chip. And this is my treat for the month, a box of vanilla wafers, 11 ounce for $2.99. I say my treat, I mean, I make lots of treats, muffins or pies or cakes or whatever, but, a quick something that I don't have to make. Romaine lettuce. This is 10 ounces for $3.79. And I debated, do I want whole romaine, or would I like to have romaine that's already washed and ready to eat? Because I tend to let that romaine stay in there, and every day I say, oh, I need to wash that, and a lot of times I let my romaine lettuce go bad. So I thought I'll try it in the package and see if I'm better about eating it. Okay, asparagus, $2.78. It's got some big stalks on it. I was watching a video, Chef Pierre, I think, Jean-Pierre. He took the bigger stalks of asparagus and trimmed them with like a potato peeler kind of thing. He said there was no need of snapping off all that. I usually snap it off and you only get like half of it. So I thought I would try that, to shave off the end bits and see how that works. I got fresh cilantro for 89 cents. Oh, I got a bag of seedless lemons. They were $2.49. There's 4 lemons in here. I don't know how they're going to taste. Usually when you start taking out bones out of meat and seeds out of things, the product doesn't taste as good. Okay, bananas. I got 8 bananas for $1.35. I got a bunch of grapes here for $3.06. I guess it's probably like a pound or so. Sweet potatoes, $4.80 for 3 sweet potatoes, and they are huge. I didn't feel like going through the list and saying substitute this and substitute that, so I just get what I get. I usually don't like large sweet potatoes because a lot of times they can be pippy or stringy. But we'll see how those do. Let's see. Oh my! I got 1 lime for 60 cents. A bag of russet potatoes, a 5-pound bag. It was $3.59. Oh, let's see. In this big bag, it's an 8-pound of navel oranges. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think about 11 oranges in here. And they're very large, and I'm wondering if it's mostly peeling. And I also wonder, are they going to be as good as the ones I got from the orchard? a few weeks ago. Okay, and then I got, some personal items. A box of Kleenex, Kroger brand, $1.49. Some Kroger brand triple antibiotic ointment with pain reliever. It's $5.49, but that lasts me a long time. Vitamin D3. This is 5,000 units. I had to take one a day per my doctor. It was $20.99. Now, I usually buy one, get one free. They were out, and this was a different brand, so I got stuck with that. But, I have to take it. I got toilet paper. I usually get the Kroger brand, but this is Scott brand. 4 rolls. And each roll lasts me 1 week. Then I got some baby wipes, $2.49. And very personal, but I'll share. Hemorrhoid medicine, Kroger brand, was $5.79. And that's what I spent my money on. Now, a lot of those, let me sit down. Now, a lot of the things I bought, the macaroni, the vegetable broth, the corn tortillas, the mayonnaise, the yogurts and things, those things will last me, well, not the yogurt, but those things will last me, could be 2 months, 6 months, just kind of depends. But what I'll do is I'll eat up the fresh products first. The eggs will, last me a month. The last grocery haul, I bought a count of 60, and this morning I had 4 eggs left. And so I put them in my air fryer and cooked them, for hard-boiled eggs. So they're ready, and they're in the refrigerator cooling, so I can make some tuna fish for this afternoon. Uh, and there are some things that I bought, like the mozzarella and the Monterey Jack. I don't normally buy those, but I got those for a recipe. Uh, then I got the things that I want to make that fruit salad with. That'll last, I don't know, I could eat it in 1 day, but I'll make it last like 4 days maybe. And uh, I might even roast some more of those grapes. Those roasted grapes were just really good, really good. And the marshmallows, I won't use the whole bag, so I'll have to, uh, I'm not a marshmallow person. I don't think I have to have them, but I'll either make something with them, or if I'm really, really wanting something sweet, I'll just get one and eat it. Maybe I could squish it between a vanilla wafer and melt it in the vanilla wafer with peanut butter or something. I don't know. I'll invent something. And of course, I have, uh, I've got flour and sugar and all that sort of thing. I can make my own bread and uh, muffins, or whatever I want to make. Um, and I've been thinking about making some flour tortillas. And every time I make them, I say, I'm never buying flour tortillas from the store again, because when you make homemade flour tortillas, they are always good. Uh, so anyway, I think I'll just have something simple for supper, and like maybe the tuna fish, um, and hopefully the weather will be nice, and I'll have good lighting in the kitchen, and be feeling uh, strong, and I can get in here in the kitchen and make some chicken recipes. I don't cook chicken very often. Uh, I have hundreds of recipes for chicken because I love chicken. And Jeanine at Janine's Life did a roasted chicken. Mm. And I could just taste it. I could just taste it. When I was cooking for my family, when my husband was living and the kids were at home, uh, I would have roasted chicken 4 or maybe sometimes even 5 times a month, because it's just easy, Put some seasoning on there, put it in the oven, let it cook, make some sides, and you got a great dinner. And so I don't know. I'll just see what I feel like making. I never want to say ahead of time what I'm going to make because I might not feel like making it that day. And my cousin at uh, Southern Woman's Living, am I saying that right? Shame on me. She's my own cousin. I'll put a link below. Uh, she plans out her grocery list and plans out what she's going to cook. And that would just drive me crazy, thinking I got to do this because I've already said I was going to do it. I don't work well that way. I just have to wake up, come into the kitchen and say, I think I'd like to make so and so. So we'll just see what I end up making with all these groceries. And I was thinking I was going to be running out of groceries. I kept putting this grocery order off just because I just didn't want to place the order. And I kept looking for stuff uh, to make, because I needed to eat something good, eat some protein or whatever. And so the other night I had about maybe a fourth of a cup of macaroni noodles left. I had a little milk. And of course, I always had butter and flour. And I had some of that Velveeta cheese from when I had made the um, uh, chili with the Rotel dip. And I thought, I wonder if it's still good. Well, of course it is. It's all full of preservatives and everything. Well, I sliced off a couple of pieces of that Velveeta cheese and put it in the macaroni, and I cooked it in my little air fryer over there, and it turned out pretty good. I'm used to having sharp cheddar cheese in my macaroni, but it tasted good. It was nothing wrong with it. But uh, so I was able to stretch that out. And one night I had cornbread with black-eyed peas, and uh, but it's kind of a game to see what's left. It's some people walk into their kitchen and look and go, I have nothing to eat. It's just like when some people go and look in their closet and say, I have nothing to wear. For me, it's a challenge to go and look in the refrigerator and the pantry and think, what can I make from what I have? I like doing that. I've always thought that'd be fun, go into somebody's house and they say, I don't know what to cook, and just go in their pantry and refrigerator and come up with a meal. I always thought that'd be so exciting. So anyway, I'm going to put these groceries away. Y'all have a good afternoon, a good evening, a good day, and please remember to be kind to someone. Someone needs your kindness today. Bye.